So today we are going to read about knowledge. Knowledge is awareness on the part of the person, concern indicating his mind. So knowledge is basically an awareness. Knowledge directly appeal to his senses. So knowledge directly appeal to his senses. Awareness of the consequences of his act. That here the person who is having knowledge, who has awareness, knows that if he does anything, particular thing could happen, particular consequences could occur. Like if he is driving negligently or rashly on the road, accident might occur. So he is not having any car, he is not driving, yet he is having the awareness, yet he is having that knowledge that it could lead to an accident if he drives rashly. Knowledge of a knowledge is essentially subjective. So knowledge which a adult possesses and knowledge which a child possesses is pole apart. An adult is much more experienced, he knows more than a child. So the knowledge which an adult has is certainly more than a child. Fifth, knowledge signifies a state of mind, state of mental realization in which the mind is a passive recipient of certain ideas, where the intention connote a conscious state of mind in which the mental faculties are summoned into action for a deliberate consequences. For example, if I'm making if a person is making an intention of murdering another person, so he is like for example, A is shooting B. So here A is shooting B consciously. He has made all the plans. He is conscious that if I'm going to shoot the person on his forehead, he is going to die. So he's also acting on it. He knows it, that if he has a conscious mind, and he knows it that if he shoot that person on the forehead, he's going to die. He is making action also. That action must be pointing the gun towards the victim, like here B, and he knows that if the bullet strikes B's head, he's going to die. He is certain that he's going to die. And this is intention. Intention is the conscious state of mind. He knows it, that if he is going to shoot that person is going to die. But here's the knowledge signifies a state of mental realization in which in which the mind is a passive recipient of certain idea. The mind only has an idea, the mind only has an awareness that if he does this thing, particular thing could happen. Here the person is using all the mental faculties, all the action that is needed for this consequences. But here he is just having an basic awareness or knowledge, or he is having an idea, and that idea is passive. Like conscious ideas is seen, very prominently seen when a person commits an offense, but knowledge is passive. You just have to remember that knowledge is passive. Sixth point is knowledge is premised on knowledge of fact and circumstances and effect of one's conduct. So a person who is having knowledge, the knowledge will be based on fact and circumstances and the effect of one's conduct. So for sure a person knows that it is a fact that if I'm going to shoot a person, that might could kill a person, that might could injure a person. So he has a knowledge. He is having a knowledge and of a circumstances also. Like if a person is old and infirm, and he knows that if he is going to strike a lathi on that person might could die, or might could get injury of that sort that is very dangerous for him. So he is having knowledge of fact and circumstances and the effects of one's conduct, and he knows also if he is what the consequences is going to be. So the knowledge is premised on the knowledge of fact, circumstances and effects of one conduct. So when you write an answer of knowledge, we need to mention this, that the knowledge is premised or based? How can you make out that the knowledge is there in a person? You will have to establish that he knew about the fact and circumstances, that he knew about the effect of one's conduct. He was aware. So this is what knowledge is, and I have made this notes from Dr. Chandrasekharan Pillai's book, and it is enough if you write this much about knowledge. Okay.